Okay, welcome back. In between episodes, I made a run back to Opaloosa City to buy super repels because I looked in my bag and I only had one, and we are going through Victory Road today. However, I did run into this trainer on my way back, so I guess we're starting this one in a fight. Okay, I'm +1 with Haxorus. I can probably just sweep from here. X-Scissor will absolutely one-shot. It's a Maractus. Also, I put the EXP share onto Ieyasu and the Lucky Egg onto Haxorus. Because Brynhilda the Haxorus is going to do a lot of damage. And, well, there goes Cryogonal because it has 0, I think it's like base 20 or 30 physical defense, so obviously it's not taking a hit very well. And an Alamamola for their final Pokemon. So, can it take a +1 Dragon Claw from a Haxorus? It has a ton of HP, so it might. But actually took that hit surprisingly well. And now, I need to actually be a little bit careful, but now we just finish it off. 10 out of 10, that was honestly a lot scarier than it needed to be, because Toxic! That's just how Toxic works. But hey, we managed to beat Veteran Carla without a loss. And now let's quickly patch up Haxorus. So I went and bought 20 more super repels. And pretty much, yeah, I'm now kind of worried. Okay, you know what, we don't have multi-scale, so I don't need to worry about being on full health. And watch as this comes back to inconvenience me later. 1 HP won't make a difference. I say in a playthrough where I've survived on 1 HP multiple times. Okay, so, here we are back where we started, at the badge check gate. So basically, well, now it's basically just gonna run through all these places and be like, hey, do you have the badge? Hold out the trio badge, challenge all that you face. So, that is badge number 1, basic badge that we got from Lenora, badge number 2, at which point our level cap was like 24. Hold out the basic badge, show the knowledge you've obtained. Wait, our level cap was 22 for Lenora. Then it went up to 26 for Berg and the insect badge of Castelia City Gym. Hold out the insect badge, fight valiantly like an insect. Then we got here in Nimbasa City where we fought Elisa for the Bolt badge. Hold out the Bolt badge, unfurl a shocking battle. I mean, we'll see how it goes. Also, I think this guy's stuck here. I think he might have like 7 badges, but not the quick badge. Gates are placed at the border of one space and another space. In other words, gates mean that the world beyond here is a different world. It does feel like every time you pass through a gate, you're going to a different world, and you remember the gym leader who gave you their badge at the same time, but without the quick badge, you cannot proceed. Well, fortunately for us, we do have the quick badge. Hold up the quick badge, not the quick badge. The quick badge, make your foes' hearts tremble. Okay, so now we got a cool little bit that shows, like, hey Clay, mines. Okay, so now we had the jet badge, with Skylar. Hold up the jet badge, blast her head with tremendous force. I mean, we have a Darmanitan and a Haxorus. Also, Skylar remains undefeated for unsafe planning. Okay, key to open this gate is the freeze badge. Also, I like how more of the instrumentation seems to come in as you proceed forward. Hold up the freeze badge, show the sharp edge of an icicle. And finally, I have a little ice puzzle to do here. It's simple as that, very easy. And finally, we have the final gym back in Opaloosa City. Hold out the legend badge, pass through Victory Road which lies beyond here and head for the Pokemon League. Prove that you too can be a legend. Also, when I first played this game, I thought that if I came back here in the post-game, there'd be the adamant lustrous orbs in the dragon's mouths. I don't think they are, but I thought it would have been cool. But anyway, here we are now in Victory Road, and this is one of my favourite incarnations of Victory Road. Also, I'm going to be very disappointed if I don't get a certain encounter, and we get... That's Dukes, because we currently have a Gigalith on the team. The hope for the encounter I want lives. Because, I'll be honest, there's one specific Pokemon I want in here. Like, I wouldn't be disappointed with a couple of the others, but it's... There we go! There he is. Okay, so here's the reason why I wanted Dano. Because even with the Ace rule, I obviously won't be able to get it to evolve in time for Pokemon League. Because, well, it reaches its final form at the highest level, of any Pokemon in existence. Because it reaches its final form at level 64. And I don't know why. But hey, this is fine. Because here's the thing. Dano is great. I remember I caught one on my first playthrough. Of this game, and I used it. Like, obviously it wasn't... okay, I say I used it. It was sat at the back of the party during the Elite Four. Because, well, I basically beat this game the first time through with pretty much just Samurott and Crocodile, to be totally honest. And also, then I got to Ghetsis, and I saw his final Pokemon. And it's like, oh, this must be its final form. And, well, to be honest, I already knew, because I'd looked on Cerebeat at the time, because they had the new Pokemon on it, and it was like, oh, the game isn't out for a while yet, but let me see what they have. And then I saw Haxorus, and, I saw Hydreigon, and yeah, I saw it was Dark Dragon type, I saw its design, and immediately, I knew it was my new favorite Pokemon. And here we are, many years later, it is still my favorite Pokemon. Okay, so, our first opponent here in the Victory Road. So yeah, I'm very happy that I have a potential Hydreigon. If anything, this means I now need to keep this Pawniard alive even harder. Because, well, unfortunately, Pawniard is Primary Dark and not Primary Steel. That Whimsicott just went for Hurricane. Also, I feel very confident actually fighting this thing, if not solely for the reason that, like, well, what's it gonna do to me? It's a Whimsicott before Fairy types exist. It's not gonna Moonblast me. Like, it can be a bit of an inconvenience, but not much else. Okay, so I am now at +1. And in comes a Zebstrika. Okay, let's see how much this can hit for. It'll outspeed because they just set up a Tailwind. So, honestly, even at +1, it might have outsped anyway. But, well, we're a +1 Haxorus. This thing does not take a Dragon Claw. I stand corrected. Okay, Zebstrika. Okay, I respect it. You nearly killed my Haxorus. I respect it a bit less. I guess it should be a bit more, but I'm not happy about it, so it's going to be a bit less. Okay, and hey, our first Pokemon has hit level 50. Okay, so let's quickly patch up Haxorus real quick. Because, well, we are we took a bit of a beating there, not gonna lie. And honestly, I am going to try to avoid as many trainers in here as I can, because honestly, looking at those levels, I think I might lose if I get into a bad fight here. Also, this guy basically just explains, hey, you can slide down the cliffs. Because, well, sometimes to move your way up, sometimes you gotta go down. Because, well, this version of Victory Road is pretty much all about climbing the mountain. Also, I want to come back for this. Like, I want to come back through here just because there's a couple of items I want in here. For example, I know the TM for Dragon Claws in here somewhere. Okay, I want to dodge this guy. Because in here, obviously, every trainer is an ace trainer. And that means I don't really know what I would have. Is there an item along here? No, there is not. But there is somewhere I can slide down. Maybe there's an item here. That was not worth it. I'm not going to use Taunt. I'll be honest, I'm not someone who uses Taunt. Like, I know it's a good move, I just don't really care for it much. And now I gotta play my favorite minigame. Can I dodge that ace trainer again? I'm gonna take an educated guess. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna assume I'm gonna accidentally run into him this time. So, let's see here. Just need to wait for him to turn. Okay, 10 out of 10, got him. Simple, nailed it. I think we actually have to go to the one on further away, but I want to just see what's going on up here. Because I know that there's something around here. Okay, you know what, I did walk right into this one, so, okay, I guess we're fighting it. So yeah, I do need to make my way through Victory Road, but I also feel like I need to be very, very careful about it. Because, you know, one wrong turn and my entire team just goes up in smoke. Okay, so... Okay, Simisage uses Leer. I'm gonna take a chance. I'm just gonna try to set up. I feel like if I get 2 Dragon Dances up, I probably outspeed anything. Okay, I already outspeed at +1. And now I can probably just Exorcise at a kill the Simisage, and just Dragon Claw the other 2. Because effectively we'll be hitting at like 300 like attack stat. So I feel like we probably win there. Okay, Simisage absolutely goes down in a one-hit there. And in comes a Simmer... This person has all 3 Simmer monkeys, don't they? They had Simisage, they have Simmerpaw, so I assume their last Pokemon is going to be Simisear. And I'll be totally honest, my best bet of winning here is 100% just sweeping. I'm still concerned about how I'm going to have to fight Marshall, though. Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to approach this. Like, a few of my Pokemon can get Aerial Ace, sure, but, like, I have such a massive fighting type weakness. I know that I'll probably swap one thing out for the Galvantula, but I don't know what. Whatever, I'll figure it out. I will figure it out, and you know what, I think I might just end up fighting this lady on the way back. Okay, you know what, let's see what's down here. Okay, that's a shortcut. We need strength for that, though. Because, once again, Gen 5 doing HMs fantastically well and going, hey, you don't need them to progress, but if you want to have a shortcut or a more practical route backwards, hey, you can use them. Also, I want to dodge black belts at all costs, because obviously 4 things on my team are weak to... Yeah, 4 things on my team are currently weak to fighting, so I would quite like to avoid fighting types if I can. That and just like anything that can learn fighting moves naturally by level up. So Gothorita is not going to be a problem. You know what? I feel like I can probably handle this, so... Like, I don't think this can really do anything to me, so I'm just going to set up a Swords Dance and sweep. Because, honestly, I feel like I probably outspeed anything they have. Like, the Doctors tend to not carry the fastest Pokemon in the world. Okay, X's are absolutely one-shot. That isn't even fully evolved, so... Honestly, I imagine Gothitelle probably doesn't even take a hit from that. Okay, Night Slash, we can get rid of Shadow Claw for that. Because they're fundamentally the same move, only Night Slash will get Stab. And a Leavanny. Leavanny's actually faster than I think it is. But it's still not fast enough to outspeed a Haxorus, so it goes down in one hit because, you know, we're a +2 Haxorus. And, okay, great job. Okay, we have 168 on the attack stat. And, like, I don't know what this Haxorus' like, EVs and IVs are, but, like, well, also, that doctor, guy just said, yeah, I want to be the best doctor in the world, but first I want to be the best trainer in the world. It's like, that is high ambition, my guy. Like, that is extremely high ambition. I think I need to go up, but I'm going to go out first, because I think there's another place I can pick up an item here. I think I go left. I have gone the wrong way. Wait, have I? This may be a mistake. No? This was a mistake, actually. But hey, we found... we found an Ultra Ball! Yeah, so, here's the thing. This may be my favorite incarnation of Victory Road, but, I haven't done it in a while. So, I'm a little bit rusty on where everything is. Fortunately, once you know it, you can just blaze through this place. So, hopefully we can do that. This will be an Excadrill. I totally didn't just stand on that in the vain hope that I would find a shiny Excadrill. But imagine if I had. Imagine if I found a shiny Excadrill there. That would have been great. Like, I don't even really like Excadrill's shiny very much. But, you know, it would be another, like, potential powerhouse for the team. Okay, so now I need to go through the left one and up. I need to dodge the black belt again, though. Okay, I guess... Okay, the repel wore off. Okay, I should have thrown another one on. Fortunately, Bulldog isn't really going to be preventing us from getting out of here. I also do know that near the end of Victory Road here, there is someone with a Gigalith. So I think maybe I should swap Haxorus to have Brick Break over X-Scissor when I get to them. I know that they are like one of the male veterans, but I don't know exactly. Actually, no, I do know when. I think I know exactly when they are. Okay, I want to dodge this guy. I think I need to go out the left door, but I'm going to go out the right first. No, I need to go out the right, but I'm going to go through the... Okay, I need to go out the right, so let's go this way first. Because this is a full heal. Also, I found a full heal on my way back. Also, as you can see, if I go back outside, we are near the top of the mountain. And the top of the mountain is where Victory Road ends and the Pokemon League begins. I think we have to go... I think we have to slide all the way down. Okay, then, there we go. Okay, I think this is the guy who has the Gigalith up here. I think that's him. So, let's get rid of X-Scissor and teach Brick Break to our Haxorus. I could very easily just walk past him, and yes, 4 of my Pokemon do now know Brick Break. Thanks for noticing. But okay, let's just fight this guy. I think there's like 2 or 3 trainers left. So I do kind of want to fight the rest of them in here. Because I feel like I've dodged most of the trainers. That or there's less trainers in here than I remember. Also, I don't know why I remember that this guy has a Gigalith. But I just do. Like, I think it's probably because it was the first time I saw one. Okay, I'll just go for Swords Dance. And hopefully just knock him out in 2 hits. Okay, Stone Edge will hit pretty hard, though. Okay, that was a mistake. That was a rather large mistake. Okay, I'll swap to Ruby so I can get the Intimidate drop. And we should... Of course it swaps to use an Earthquake, why wouldn't I? Okay, that's a -1. So I can go for a Sand Tomb now. I may have made a mistake, because my team is also Giga Impact. Okay, we live. Barely, but we live. Okay, so I'll go for a Brick Break and see how much we can get with this. Maybe I should have gone for Foul Play. Can I kill with Foul Play from this range? I don't think I can. I have to swap. I have to swap out with something else. But now the question is, does it go for Earthquake? Does it go... Like, okay, here's the thing. If it goes for an Earthquake, I take a lot of damage. If I swap out to Neapolitan. If it goes for Stone Edge, I just die if I swap to Neapolitan. But he has a second Pokemon after this. Why am I fighting this Gigalith? I could have just walked past this guy. Okay, he does go for the Stone Edge, so not going to Neapolitan was the play. I think I have to sack someone. I'll Bulldoze. We already outsped, but okay. Man, if I had killed, that would have been great. Yep, okay. So there goes our Gigalith. It made it, like, to the end, but it isn't going to be seeing the Elite Four. But now our Crocodile can come back in and finish it off. Okay, I shouldn't have fought this Gigalith. I really should not have fought this guy. This was a mistake. This was a colossal mistake on my part. Okay, what's his second Pokemon? An Electros? Electros is such a pain to fight. Like, Electros is miserable to fight because it doesn't have any weaknesses. Okay, I'm gonna swap to Darmanitan, hopefully be able to eat a hit. Darmanitan has no defense, why did I do that? Maybe I'll go for Crunch again. I'm gonna take a chance and go to Neapolitan. This is actually horrendous. I could lose to this Electros. Like, Electros is a problem of a Pokemon. Okay. I think I have to sack Crocodile? I think if I sack Crocodile for the Intimidate drop... I'll sack Crocodile for the Intimidate drop. Maybe I'll get really lucky, and he'll have gone for an electric move, so I can at least get a hit in. No, goes for Dragon Claw. Okay, there goes Crocodile. This is quickly closing in on a worst case scenario. Because I have a feeling this thing might have Flamethrower. I think it naturally gets Flamethrower. No, but it does have Wild Charge. You know what, I think I'm remembering why I remember this trainer so well. Because, like, you fight this thing the first time and it's like, haha, I have no weaknesses. It's like, oh great, a Pokemon of no weaknesses. But it's like, okay, Haxorus, you have to take this. Okay, Haxorus lives, it takes a bit of damage from the recoil, and we land with Dragon Claw. I should not have fought this trainer. That was disastrous. Like, we just lost 2 Pokemon from that, right on the edge of the Elite Four. And all of our rock and ground types with it. I don't think there's anyone left. I think I can just make it up to the Elite Four now. Yeah, this is the end Victory Road. Okay. Also, if we come back down here, we'll see... Okay, we'll see a bit that we need strength to access. But then we will also... it's either down another flight of stairs or along there. There's a room that's blocked off, and in there is where we find Terrakion. But with that, we can step outside. With that, we can step outside and make our way to the Pokemon League. Well, we're here. Like, we're here. But, well, we lost some heroes. We lost some heroes today. Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna patch up my other Pokemon. And I have so much grind. Well, I have so much training to do. I'll probably do a bit of training, then just end up giving up and just genning in rare candies to get everyone up to level. Because I need to get my team organized for this. Because, okay, who goes? Our Bulldog, well, our longest standing Pokemon has now died again. And then our second longest standing Pokemon has also died. Wait, was it Desert Resort? I think Crocodile was Route 4. I think Crocodile was Route 4 encounter? It was the Relic Castle. Oh no, oh wait, my Route 4 encounter is still alive, it was for Scraggy. Okay, what did we catch? A Gentle Dano, that's a not great one. Actually no, that could be worse. Okay, so, obviously Galvantula is going on the team. Galvantula, welcome to the team, buddy. But I need to do some thinking before I settle on this final member of the team. So, what I'm gonna do is end this episode off here. I'm gonna end this episode off here. And honestly, it took less time than I thought it might, so I might just fuse this and the last one together, which is why it'd be, you know, mentioned as 2 separate episodes. I don't know if it might be 2 or if it might be 1. Who knows? I'll figure that out later. But I'm gonna end this one off here, and in the next episode, we'll be challenging the Elite Four, I think. I might go Legendary hunting. but we'll probably be fighting the Elite Four. So I'm going to end this one off here, but as always, feel free to leave a comment or click any of the buttons down below if you feel so inclined, and I will hopefully see you all in the next one, where we'll be challenging the Elite Four of Unova. Or maybe Legendary Hunting. I'll figure that out in a bit. Okay, thanks for watching. Later. Okay, 10 out of 10. I had myself on, I flicked the mute thing or whatever. So, basically, yeah, I'm now quickly just gonna have this recorded as just, like, running back through to pick up a couple of items. So I quickly have the dead ducklet in my party just so I can pick up a couple of these items. Mostly because I will need surf and I will need fly, and, well, I don't have access to them either. Well, it's more just a little bit of a convenience thing, because I haven't done my actual training yet, which is, like, I finished recording the last episode, and then I immediately just went out and started, well, recording this. So, let's quickly just run back and pick up these. Of course I do that. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I mess that up? Okay, so, where am I now? Wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? I can just fly back up. That was a mistake. I clicked the wrong button. That'll fly me to the entrance of Victory Road. But I actually need to be at the entrance of Victory Road as well, so that isn't too bad. So let's quickly just surf up here, because there's a couple of surfing rooms I need to go through. So, basically, I don't remember exactly where it is. Is it this one? No, that's another max revive. If I could use revives, that would be pretty great, because I'm currently missing my crocodile, to be totally honest. Okay, so, let's just run back through here. Repel war off, but I can just throw another one on, because honestly I'm not going to need those for a while. Because, well, I do have a couple of things to do, but otherwise I don't need to worry about it too much. Okay, it's here. It must be this one, I think. If I surf over here, I think this is the TM for Dragon Claw, which honestly its value has greatly diminished, because I was... No, that's a rare candy. I know the TM for Dragon Claw's in here somewhere. But yeah, pretty much, I could have taught Haxorus Surf, but it's more just a convenience thing, because Surf and Fly were basically necessary here. But you know, like, you can use dead like, I've always thought, like, I've always just went with, you can use dead Pokemon for purposes of HMs, and let's be real, I'm probably not going to be using level 24 in battle here, so, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Also, I can now just kind of run through Victory Road freely. And why did I do this? I could have just... I could, and should, have just, gone the other way. I should have just flown myself back up to the top. I could have just flown back up to the top, been clean out of here. But no, I messed it up because I did a stupid. But it'll be fine. Honestly, I just put this at the end of the previous episode. Yeah, I think that's how I'll approach this. I'll put this at the end of this episode with Victory Road stuff, and still have Route 10 be its own episode. Okay, so, now that we do this, there's the TM for Wild Charge. Wild Charge could have come in handy, you know, if I still had a Pokemon alive that could learn it. I mean, I guess Galvantula can... I did it again. I flew back to the entrance again. So, yeah, I guess Galvantula could learn it. Wouldn't really be necessary, it might be a bit impractical, but it could learn it. Okay, so let's go back to the Pokemon League one more time, and I can finish picking up these items. Also, this is probably going to be the most play Fly is going to be seeing in this entire game. Because, honestly, I don't know, I've never really... I don't know, I feel like... Okay, for a second I thought I went the wrong way again. And honestly, at that point, I think I would have just given up. Because here's the thing, I don't think any of my Pokemon can even learn Dragon Claw anymore. But there's a TM for Dragon Claw. We got it, eventually. you know, it only took like 3 laps around. How do I get to this, though? Oh, that's another... I need to drop down from a higher place again, don't I? Wait, what was that? Whatever, it'll be fine. Okay, let's head back out once again. I'm just gonna get off the bike. I shouldn't trust the bike. That's what I'm learning here. Yeah, because I need to be down, but inside the place. So how do I do that? Oh, also, this room connects to, like, the end of Victory Road. Like, this room connects back here to the end of Victory Road. Okay, I think if I go down here, this is where I got it. No? Yes? Where's this? No, this is where the doctor was. Okay, you know what? I'll just do it off screen. I'll just come back for this item off screen and then be disappointed when it's like another max revive, I think. Because I know my luck, it'll probably be another max revive or something. But it'll be fine. Okay, so, here we are, back at the Pokemon League. So here we are, back at the Pokemon League. Ducklet's going back in the death box where it belongs. Even though it died because Samurott went. Like, all of the Pokemon in box 7 are the subsequent deaths caused by something else. Fortunately, there haven't actually been all that many. Whereas, honestly, I would categorize 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'd categorize 7 of these losses as tragic and most of them as avoidable. Okay, so, now what I'm gonna do is save the game and end off today's episode. In the next one, I might go and catch the legendaries, or I might challenge the Elite Four. I haven't quite decided yet. But I'm gonna end this one off here. So yeah, thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or click any of the buttons down below if you feel so inclined. And I will hopefully see you all in the next one, where we'll probably be fighting the Elite Four. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.